Which of the following is true about the lazy initialization in Kotlin? A. It is used to delay the initialization of a variable until it is accessed for the first time. B. It is used to initialize a variable with a default value. C. It is used to declare a variable as immutable. D. It is used to perform a null check on a variable. R is an alias of React. A. True. B. False. What is a correct syntax to output hello world in Kotlin? A. Coot hello world. B. System.out.println hello world. C. Console.writeLine hello world. D. Println hello world. What is the difference between var and val in Kotlin? A. Var is used to declare a variable as nullable, while val is used to declare a variable as non-nullable. B. Var is used to declare a mutable variable, while val is used to declare an immutable variable. C. Var is used to declare a variable as public, while val is used to declare it as private. In R, you must declare the data type of a variable. A. True. B. False. What is the Elvis operator in Kotlin? A. An operator used to perform arithmetic operations. B. An operator used to concatenate strings. C. An operator used to perform null-safe calls. D. An operator used to declare Lambda expressions. What is the difference between the safe call operator, dot, and the non-null assertion operator? A. The safe call operator returns null if the expression is null, while the non-null assertion operator throws an exception. B. The safe call operator performs a null check before accessing the expression, while the non-null assertion operator does not. C. None of these. What is the purpose of the late init keyword in Kotlin? A. To declare a variable as lazy initialized. B. To declare a variable as immutable. C. To declare a variable as mutable. D. To declare a variable as initialized later. What is the difference between an open class and a final class in Kotlin? A. An open class can be extended, while a final class cannot be extended. B. An open class can be instantiated, while a final class cannot be instantiated. C. An open class can be declared as nullable, while a final class cannot be declared as nullable. Which of the following option is used to handle null exceptions in Kotlin? A. Range. B. Elvis operator. C. Sealed class. D. Lambda function. The following values, 10.5, 55, and 787, belongs to which data type? A. Numeric. B. Integer. C. Complex. What is the difference between a function and a lambda expression in Kotlin? A. A function is a named block of code, while a lambda expression is an anonymous block of code. B. A function returns a value using the return keyword, while a lambda expression returns a value using the last expression in the block. C. None of these. What is the difference between a top-level function and a member function in Kotlin? A top-level function is defined outside of a class, while a member function is defined inside a class. B. A top-level function is defined inside a class, while a member function is defined outside of a class. C. A top-level function is static, while a member function is non-static. What will the following function do with the str string, char, str? A. Find the number of characters in the str string. B. Add spaces to each word inside the str string. C. Insert an escape character before the str string. D. Add a new line for each word inside the str string. What is the purpose of the when expression in Kotlin? A. To replace if-else statements with a more concise syntax. B. To perform pattern matching on an expression. C. To loop over a collection of elements. D. To perform arithmetic operations on numeric values. What is the purpose of the with function in Kotlin? A. To perform a null-safe call on an object. B. To apply a block of code to an object. C. To filter a collection of objects based on a condition. D. To map a collection of objects to a different type. Consider the following code. 4, x110. Which keyword is missing inside the for loop to output the numbers 1 to 10? A. Seek. B. In. C. List. D. Inside. What is the purpose of the apply function in Kotlin? A. To perform a null-safe call on an object. B. To apply a block of code to an object and return the object. C. To filter a collection of objects based on a condition. D. To map a collection of objects to a different type. What is the difference between a nullable and non-nullable variable in Kotlin? A. A nullable variable can be null or have a value, while a non-nullable variable can only have a value. B. A nullable variable can only have a value, while a non-nullable variable can be null or have a value. C. A nullable variable can be cast to any other type, while a non-nullable variable cannot be cast. What is the purpose of the late init keyword in Kotlin? A. To declare a variable that can be null. B. To declare a variable that must be initialized before it is used. C. To declare a variable that is initialized lazily. D. To declare a variable that can be reassigned after it is initialized. There are two types of constructors in Kotlin, which are A. Primary and secondary constructor. B. Default and no-arg constructor. C. Parameterized and constant constructor. D. None of the above. Kotlin is developed by A. Google. B. JetBrains. C. Microsoft. D. Adobe. What is the purpose of the Elvis operator in Kotlin? A. To assign a default value to a nullable variable if it is null. B. To assign a default value to a non-nullable variable if it is null. C. To concatenate two strings together. D. To perform arithmetic operations on numeric values. Which of the following is used to handle null exceptions in Kotlin? A. Range. B. Sealed class. C. Elvis operator. D. Lambda function. What is an immutable variable? A. A variable that cannot change, read-only. B. A variable that can be changed. C. A variable used for string interpolation. Which statement is used to stop a loop? A. Break. B. Stop. C. Return. D. Exit. Which of the following are Android Recycler View layout managers? Select all that apply. A. Grid Layout Manager. B. Recycling Manager. C. Linear Layout Manager. D. Circular Layout Manager. A represents, by default, the items in a row or column when using grid layout. A. Grid. B. Layout. C. List. D. Span. True or false? When used, the enabled attribute determines if a view is visible. A. True. B. False. To keep the UI running smoothly, use for long-running tasks, such as all database operations. A. Coroutines. B. View models. C. Returns. D. Managed threads. Is a way to restrict direct access to some of an object's fields. A. Score. B. Live data. C. Encapsulation. D. Game view model. True or false? When your app goes into the background, it's not guaranteed to be destroyed. It may only be stopping and waiting for the user to return to it. A. True. B. False. Which of the following constructors are available in Kotlin? A. Primary constructor. B. Secondary constructor. C. Both 1 and 2. D. None of the above. Which of the following is not true about fragments? A. A fragment has its own lifecycle and receives its own input events. B. It is not possible to remove a fragment while the activity is running. C. A fragment is defined in a Kotlin class. D. A fragment's UI is defined in an XML layout file. What phrase means that the compiler validates types while compiling? A. Type safety. B. Data binding. C. Type validation. D. Wrong text. You can show or hide a view in your app by setting its visibility. Which of the following are valid visibility values? Choose as many answers as you see fit. A. Visible. B. Gone. C. Clear. D. Invisible. True or false? Scroll view can contain only one view or view group as a child. A. True. B. False. What parameter specifies the Android API level that Gradle should use to compile your app? A. Min SDK version. B. Compile SDK version. C. Target SDK version. D. Test SDK version. You can create an emulator to simulate the configuration of a particular type of Android device using a tool like A. Theme Editor. B. Android SDK Manager. C. AVD Manager. D. Virtual Editor. What is Kotlin? A. A programming language. B. A database. C. An operating system. D. A markup language. Which of the following is true about Kotlin? A. It is a functional programming language. B. It is an object-oriented programming language. C. It is a procedural programming language. D. It is a scripting language. What is the main advantage of using Kotlin over Java? A. Better performance. B. Better memory management. C. More concise syntax. D. Better support for multi-threading. Which of the following is a feature of Kotlin? A. Checked exceptions. B. Null pointer exceptions. C. Extension functions. D. Multiple inheritance. Which of the following is true about Kotlin's null safety? A. Kotlin does not allow null values. B. Kotlin uses the operator to denote nullability. C. Kotlin uses the operator to denote nullability. D. Kotlin uses the operator to denote nullability. Which of the following is true about Kotlin's type system? A. Kotlin's type system is similar to Java's. B. Kotlin's type system is more strict than Java's. C. Kotlin's type system is less strict than Java's. D. Kotlin's type system does not allow inheritance. What is a data class in Kotlin? A. A class that is used to represent data structures. B. A class that is used to perform database operations. C. A class that is used to store constants. D. A class that is used to handle exceptions. What is a lambda in Kotlin? A. A function that is passed as an argument to another function. B. A class that is used to represent data structures. C. A type of variable in Kotlin. D. A keyword used to define classes. What is the Elvis operator in Kotlin? A. A binary operator used to perform mathematical operations. B. An operator used to compare two values. C. An operator used to check for null values. D. An operator used to perform type conversion. Which of the following is true about Kotlin's when expression? A. It is similar to the switch statement in Java. B. It is used to declare variables. C. It can only be used with Boolean values. D. It is used to handle exceptions. What is the purpose of the let function in Kotlin? A. To create a new instance of a class. B. To modify the properties of an existing instance of a class. C. To perform mathematical calculations. D. To perform a null check and execute code only if the value is not null. What is a companion object in Kotlin? A. An object that is used to store constants. B. An object that is used to represent data structures. C. An object that is used to create instances of a class. D. An object that is used to define static members of a class.